how the hell have you made it down so quick?
You're always the last one.
Times are changing now, pal. Times are changing, pal.
How'd you get here so quick?
I actually changed up my method of transport, and I took the train.
The train?
I took the train. And it's funny that I mentioned the train, actually, because today's episode, my good friend.
What is this guy do?
Today's episode is sponsored by Train Pal.
Mate, nah, that's the wrong outfit, bro.
Train Pal.
Wait, no, Chip, that's the wrong outfit. That's
No, you're right. Sorry, that one was for that's something else completely different. Train Pal.
Now, Train Pal is an essential and fun app that you can use while traveling, okay? Yes. With Train Pal, what you're doing is you can get the cheapest train tickets by splitting the tickets, and there are no booking fees, which is absolutely killer.
That's what I love. Railcard as well can save you more money.
Let's go.
Fortunately for you guys, we have a code, of course, as always. So use the code THEFELLAS to save up to 34% on a Railcard. That's quite a lot. It's a big discount.
I'll take that. Now, new users can actually get themselves 5% off UK and Euro train ticket vouchers.
Ooh, what about old users?
Oh, well, you can get up to 2% off UK and Euro train ticket vouchers.
Discounts for all.
Also, you can record your travel path through TrainPal, which is always very handy. TrainPal has partnered with Ecology B Corp. The way I dropped some knowledge on your forehead.
I know all about them, man.
Yeah. Now, what they do is they support tree planting projects through Grow Your Forest.
Without trees?
Go on.
Without trees, we wouldn't be here. So you got to show some love for the trees.
Always show the trees the love, right? Now, what they do is they encourage low carbon travel. Users can contribute to planting real trees, which is very important, Chip, because without trees...
Well, there wouldn't be us.
Correct.
Yeah.
And you can participate in the green movement. So it's all a fantastic initiative. So once again, make sure you get yourself Train Pal. It is so easy and it's fun to use. And look, if you're saving money, it's a dub all round. You want to make sure you use the code THEFELLAS because that is what's going to save you the dollar bills.
Hell yeah.
Check out TrainPal and use the code THEFELLAS for 34% off all kinds of rail cards and up to 5% of UK and Euro train tickets. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app. Look, Chip, it's a pleasure to have you. Can you take the hat off, please?
I can take it off.
It's just, I feel like, I'm about to congratulate you on a big life moment.
Yeah, you are.
Do you get a ring? No, put the hat down, man. I'm trying to be serious, bro.
This is serious, man. I actually was thinking about taking flying lessons the other day, and then I saw a plane crash on Twitter, and I thought, no.
Wow.
So let me put down the flying.
You know what? Even though that you're engaged, you're still stupid as fuck.
I don't want to lose that fun element to me, Don't want to get too serious where it's like, oh, I'm engaged now, I've got to be too serious.
Congrats, Chip.
Yeah, how about a little bro flex on him? Drop that I'm engaged.
Nah, I don't like the congrats and that.
Okay, first of all, the people, they want to know. And I feel like, let's just get this thing cooking because you're going to have to just run us through the whole story. I'll be honest with you. Let me just say.
Yep.
That photo is generational.
Thank you.
And I looked at it.
It's not even a photo.
It's a screenshot from a video.
But because, I just got it all so right, ended up looking good. I couldn't believe they looked that good, by the way.
Do you want to know what my first feeling was?
What?
I was so angry. I was so angry.
Your stories, by the way, were cracking me up.
Nah.
You're looking out the plane window and shit. Should have been me.
I was like 3 drinks in on my own holiday, yeah? And I see that you dropped this. Do you want to know why? It's because it takes the bar here and it's so long. My girlfriend's there like, wow, look how nice everything looks. And I'm there like, yeah, it's all right. Is it a bit exposed in the back?
It's okay. Yeah, you know what? I can't even see the clouds. It's too bright.
I'm not going to lie. Oh, is he wearing a mic? Nah, that's ruined the pic, that has.
I said that as well. I was like, you can see my microphone.
I was hating on the pic like crazy in private, but in public I had to respect it. But explain to us, because let's be 100. The picture is crazy.
Yeah, it's
run us through the whole day and how you proposed.
Right, okay. Where do I start?
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Ooh.
Obviously, before.
We got a little something.
Hold on. Wait, 1 second. Yeah, 1 second.
Oh, no tip. No tip for the guy.
Nah, bro, come on. Anyways, obviously, this is my congratulations. You're not getting any special.
Yeah, but you know this is my favorite.
You're not getting no special presents.
That's okay.
Tortilla hooked it up, so big up to them for sponsoring this.
Oh, thank you very much.
Burrito for me, by the way. That burrito for free because I got my stamps.
You got no salad option,
bro.
Pork.
Look, I got you so much food, and the first thing you do is complain.
No, the thing is, tortilla is the only.
Oh, don't ruin it, bro.
Shit, bro, sorry, I've jet lagged.
You know what, Chip? You're always making a mess.
The thing is, tortilla is the only place where I actually like eating the salad because it's nice and fresh.
Anyways, look, I got my stamps, so that's how I got mine for free.
No, hold on.
I got you what you like, which is all right, Chip. So seriously, congratulations on the engagement. I am very I am proud of you.
So funny what you try and be emotional.
No, I am proud of you. I'll be honest with you.
We're 30 now.
We're cracking on, and do you know what? You did it in a very amazing way.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
Can you run me through the story, bro?
Okay. I'll run you through it. So one of the initial ideas of where I was going to do it was somewhere completely different. I was going to do it in Netherlands, where Sabina's born, in a place called Spijkenisse.
What's the postcode?
Fuck knows, but Spijkenisse is a shithole. So I googled it and I was like, wow, this place looks crap. I'm not doing it. But that was my nice thought. Like, she'll love this. I was hoping. I always think of Netherlands like a beautiful place, which it is, but this area not so much. And I was thinking there'll be a waterfall. There was nothing. So I'm like, damn, like, what can I do? And the road trip was it was like a plan that was like a bit of both. It was like, I want to do this road trip, wanted to do it from forever. And I'm 30 this year. I'll just try and do it this year because I'll never do it otherwise. And I don't want to look back and be like, never did that American road trip. And I was also like, but I need to propose at the same time. And America, we dog on America a lot on the pod, but it's an amazing, it's got national parks, which is just beautiful. Like, it's not the same as Milton Keynes and shit. It's proper.
Yeah, a bit different.
Yeah, a bit different, Well, we do have the Lake District, but it's still not quite the same. So I was like, all right, maybe I could do it in somewhere in California. So I'm checking out loads of different places, beaches and stuff. I'm like, no, the beach don't work for me because I don't actually like the beach myself. I want to do it somewhere where I'm going to enjoy it too. It's not all about the woman.
Yeah, I feel that. So nice,
I'm thinking,
bro.
like, what am I going to like?
Red pill the hell out of this engagement, brother.
Exactly, brother. So I'm thinking, there's got national parks there, but it's going to be super hot. Don't want to do it in Vegas. It's a bit too tacky. I was like, where is going to be beautiful? And I was like, damn, we're going to go to Yosemite. I remember back in the day when I first got my MacBook, a Mac OS update drops and it was called Mac OS Yosemite. And I was like, damn, ever since then, and I had the background, I always wanted to go there. So we went there. But beforehand, the research of it was kind of like, right, I know the areas in Yosemite. I've never been there. It's a massive fucking park, obviously. Once you're in Yosemite, it takes an hour and a half to get to the hotel. Still driving, it's that big. But anyway, once when I was researching, I kind of just found rough ideas like, all right, there's a waterfall here, Yosemite Falls. Here's El Capitan. We could climb up this mountain. And I've got a 3-day ticket. So I'll be like, right, we'll go there and I'll just kind of approach it on it. Could happen in any of these 3 days, but I'll try and aim for this day. So I told Sabina, we're going to a Michelin star restaurant. So make sure you dress nice.
Well, there's a Michelin star restaurant in Yosemite.
Of course there
isn't, bro. I just lied to her. But,
right.
But it kind of seems believable, to be fair. America.
Yeah, I mean, I double took.
It could be possible, right? So she was like, "Oh shit, nice!" Like I was like, "Yeah, it looks sick." I just liked it. I was like, "It's got a sky glass roof and all this kind of stuff. It's at the top of Half Dome, like, which is the name of that one of the mountains." She just fully went with that. So that was a way to get to wear something nice because I knew she always wanted to look nice for the engagement or whatever. Our girls always say they want to get the nails done.
Yeah, they want to have their nails done because this is a big thing. Is how do you get them?
Well, she already got her nails done anyway because we're doing a 3-week road trip. So that kind of helped me out. The dress thing, maybe it was a bit of a giveaway, but I just had to do it. Otherwise, she might have dressed like a bum. She sometimes does. But it was like hiking and stuff. So I didn't want to suggest like going for a hike.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it, right. So we're walking. I'm like, we'll do picnic. So we've got the picnic stuff.
But is she not there? sorry to jump in on your lovely story here, but is she not there thinking, wait, where's the Michelin star restaurant?
Well, I told her the Michelin star restaurant was booked for like 4 or 5 p.m.
Okay.
And we've got there at like 9 in the morning.
Right.
Yeah, because we were staying in Yosemite. We had a hotel there. We drive, we park up. I'm freeballing it so much. Like I'm asking the like guides and shit. Just walk over to them like, yo, where can I have a picnic here? And like, oh, go to this place called Swinging Bridge. You could probably bring it up actually, probably if you want. Swinging Bridge Yosemite. And he's like, this is probably one of the only places you kind of can do a picnic. But there's loads of kids there. But it was lovely. So on our way to Swinging Bridge, 10-minute walk, we see this is pretty much actually where I did it, Prod. What that pic you've already pulled up.
I recognize the backdrop.
It wasn't at the bridge. And anyway, there's this riverbank, and I'm like, oh shit, like there's loads of kids at the bridge. And I'm like, we could see it, and it's screaming. They're all running in the river. I'm like, fuck that. Look at this though, and we just seen it, and the backdrop was crazy. I was like, damn, this is the spot. Nobody was there. I was like, we just laid down the blanket, all that shit. Popped out a little bottle of champagne, but I was driving, so I only had 5. But then loads of people just came and started swimming in the river. I was like, oh fuck man, this ain't gonna be the spot. But eventually they left, and the second they left,
damn, you're really freeballing this.
Oh, fully freeballing, bro. I just knew how I wanted to do it, and because I'd been filming the entire road trip so far, like non-stop, I'd fucking filmed more than I even planned to. She had not, when I'm setting up the camera, getting all my shots, cinematic shots, she just thinking it's just another day of me doing that, because I've been doing it every day so far. So I'm setting up the camera, getting her in the backdrop, I'll be like, set it up, go and have a drink with her, sit there, little proddy style. You know, that kind of shit. Then I'll go back, stop the camera. So she kind of hopefully is not expecting anything. And then once his family had left it, were next to us, and I'd been like an hour and a half right now.
Oh, so you'd been waiting like,
yeah, I was getting a little bit like, please, because I need to just get this shit done, you know, I got places to be. So I just ran back over to the camera, and I was like, right, gonna get another shot here, and then just went back. I told her, I did the classic as well. Close your eyes, count to 5, so that I could get down on one knee and then be there.
Oh, did she not see you get down on one knee?
No.
Oh, man.
I didn't know if that was meant to be, because I was like, close your eyes, got a surprise for you. Count to 5 and then turn around. So she counts 5, turn around, and then bang, I was there.
Oh, that's nice.
But bro, I started crying straight away.
Yeah.
Really? Classic, obviously, you know me. I'm quite
man.
emotional guy. I was gonna do a little like speech, not like a proper pre-planned one, something just in the moment. But I was so like, as she turned around, I could see her face. I was like, oh fuck. So I was just like, oh, I love you so much. Will you marry me?
Oh, that's nice.
And then we both cried. She didn't even say yes. She just forgot.
Really? So technically not.
She was like, I was like, so what are you going to say there? She was like, obviously yes.
Yeah.
She just forgot.
So you've got that really nice raw moment when you're like setting up the camera, all filmed, yeah? And she has no idea. Like she sat there with no idea.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
So she said to me, she had an inkling when we were dressed nice, but after a while it went away because it just seemed
it was dragging.
Like it wasn't happening. So she was just like, oh yeah, like maybe we are just going to the restaurant. So it worked out that the family were there because it created the kind of
the feeling that it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, like a safety barrier for me or whatever. But yeah, it was class.
So yeah, when you spoke to her, did she have any idea that on the trip that this was going to happen?
No, she didn't think about it. She didn't think on the trip, but on the day she got an idea when I asked her to dress nice. But then,
oh really?
Kind of just faded away when it was taking so long.
So how did you hide the ring for so long? Because I imagine if you're staying with someone, everyone you kind of not go through each other's luggage, but you kind of
What did I do? I put the ring box in my laptop bag. And buried it underneath my Steam Deck, my camera, and everything. So it was right.
You must have been like.
So the ring wasn't in the ring box. I put the ring in my wallet.
What?
Yeah. Put the ring.
Nah, Chip, you are actually ill.
Yeah.
That's sketchy as fuck.
That is so sketchy.
Nah, I just couldn't stand the idea of not having the ring with me at all times because, like, there are a lot of, like, on holiday, your rental car can just get robbed, especially in America. And I was like, that is a high chance of that happening because I'm not always lugging around my massive black laptop bag.
Can I just say, there is a much higher chance of you losing your wallet than someone smashing and breaking it. The way you're scatting like that
sounds crazy though, but I've never lost my wallet in my life. So, like, touch wood. But that's what gave me my...
Okay.
I thought about it and I was like, look, I've just never lost this thing. I'm not going to lose it this time now that I'm even going to be...
Were you always like... Just touching the wallet.
Always, bro. Always had my wallet with me. Always, like, everywhere I was going. This was not going to get lost. So, and then I knew, like, fuck, if I lose the wallet for the first time ever, and I did lose it, it was my fault. Like, that's just me being a fucking idiot. If I'd left it in the car and the car got stolen, I'd be annoyed. Like, be like, fuck, I knew I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
The guy in the store as well was like, just keep it in your wallet.
Really?
Because it could get lost in the airport.
Yeah.
Like, just keep it with you. And there's less chance of her finding it.
This sounds really stupid, but how did you, like, if it was in your wallet, where did you have it to stop getting scratched?
Yeah.
So he gave me this kind of like
mini pouch.
I fucking still got it on me, actually.
Let's have a look.
I need to give it to her, but I've still got the mini pouch, I think. He gave me this. And to be... please tell me if yeah, I've got it here. And it's honestly not that much.
No,
but
that's so big to be
So I'll show you.
Yeah.
So it's one of these, and I just put it in like the coin compartment.
Yeah.
So awkward. She was one time... Oh, what was it?
Oh my God. Imagine like, I'll pass me a wallet, I'll pay for something.
Bro, when we went to the proposal spot, she had she thought that she'd left her camera in my bag. I took my bag with me, right?
Yeah.
This time my brown backpack. I switched the ring box out, put it in my brown backpack. And she tried to go through my brown backpack. A fucking nightmare. And she's like asking for the camera. And I'm like, nah, I never had your camera. I never had it. She's looking everywhere for it. And she's just like, all right, I'm just going to check your bag. So she just grabbed my bag and I'm like, what? In my head, I just took it off her, didn't even say anything. I was like, it's not in there. Like, I've just checked there 3 times for you. Like, you've obviously left it in the car. She's like, fine. Oh, shit myself.
Oh my God, that's such a close call.
Because she would have just seen it instantly. Fuck, it was scary. But yeah.
That's class.
But yeah, all went to plan, really.
That's really nice. And I assume, well, I mean, it's pretty much impossible for her not to be happy with how that went, judging by the pictures and everything. So
it was sick. I went back home and watched the thing and I was like, oh my God, it looks fucking class.
Did you, I guess even at the time, you probably didn't even realize how good it looked.
No, not really. Yeah, it was because like G-Film was helping me before the trip with my fucking cinema settings.
Yeah.
I had to relearn how to use a camera essentially because I did the whole trip in manual. Auto, so I could change all the stuff and make it look
premium.
Yeah. Premium. So it was a ball ache, but it was good and it should look good. And I filmed the whole thing.
So what are you gonna do with the stuff?
I don't even know.
With the footage.
It's so much footage. It's 21 days worth of footage, and it actually filmed a lot.
Might be a June 2025 job,
mate. It'll be so long because I'm gonna.
Mate, if it's anything like Buckmore, we won't see it till he's got fucking a family of 10.
So long because I'm editing it myself as well. So that'll be in my spare time, kind of thing. Give it to Sabina as a gift, and then I'll whack it on my second channel. Even maybe
get your money back. Come on, bro.
Main channel.
Come on, we need.
I got married. You know that does well in the first 24 hours.
It just bangs, bro. It just does bang.
I would post it on the main. I swear.
Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice. And it's a road trip, so it will be a fun video.
Yeah.
It was a 3-week road trip. The road trip was unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's made me look at America in a new light. You know.
Yeah. Well, I feel like you went to a very beautiful part of America.
I did, but it wasn't really just about that. It was the people.
Oh, really?
Love Americans, man. They are so nice, like, to just talk. They are so, everywhere you go, they just want to talk to you. They'll just start a conversation. Every bar, we probably had about 4 nights out of the 21 days. So it was decent. Like, we didn't overkill it because obviously I was driving every day, but we still made sure to have some good nights out there. And every single time, we'd just have a group of American friends for the rest of the night because they'd just come up to us in the bar and start talking to us.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, my girlfriend said a funny thing about Sabina.
Yeah.
She said, we were actually chatting because I was with my auntie 2 days ago. And I said, oh, look, my friend got engaged. How sick is the photo? All this. And then she was like, oh, and my mum was there as well. And she's there like, oh yeah, Chip's lovely. I've never met his girlfriend though. What's she like? One thing she said, she's there like, Sabina would be the best person to go on a road trip with. And she recalled this time that she was there like, if you're just like walking past an ice cream van, Sabina will go like, should just see if we can get one for free. like that's just such a weird thing to think, right?
That is mental,
isn't it? Yeah. It's like everybody's got the money to get a free ice cream, but Sabina's the type of person just to like, oh, should we see if we can do this, or should we see if we can do that? And it's just like weird shit. And so I was cracking up.
She does do that. She's very like, just let's do everything and anything.
Yeah,
which is good to have on a road trip because she will literally. You could present to her any idea in the world and she will do it. Like
getting married to you.
In Vegas, there's this thing where you can hang off the side of the building. She's like, should we do that? I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Should we do that? Like, people don't do it. Like, that's
not normal.
I'm not doing that. Yeah, the roller coaster that goes off the edge of the building, shit like that. Or where they just hang you by the wire. She wanted to do that. I'm like, you've lost your fucking mind. But she's up for everything, which is really good. But yeah, trip was
America.
Sick. Yeah.
You said the people are good. Obviously, you went to... So, run me through the full route.
Okay, so...
Started where?
I've got notes as well.
Sick.
Where is it? Just so...
I feel like...
But we started anyway. We started in San Francisco, which, by the way, it was...
Change yourself.
It's a bit of a shithole.
San Francisco, I feel like previously was always looked upon as like, oh, what a beautiful place. Where's Golden Gate Bridge? But recently, it's become a bit lawless and has essentially turned into a shithole.
Mate,
there's a lot of robbery, a lot of crime in San Francisco.
To the hotel, and I checked in, and it wasn't an amazing hotel, to be fair, the San Fran was. It's a bit of a shithole one. And the guy was just like, all right, he pulled out a map and he just drew 2 circles of the city and he was like, don't go to these areas. I was like, why? He was like, it's just bad. I was like, fuck, the first thing anyone said to me in this city is don't go to these 2 areas. And it was right next to where we were.
Wow.
I'd already been through it as well in a taxi and had seen it. So I knew what he meant. It was crazy.
What was it, like a Skid Row sort of thing?
Yeah, that's what the vibe I got.
So what's this place called? I want to look it up.
San Francisco?
Yeah, no.
I couldn't tell you the name of the actual area, but I think you'd be able to find it easily.
San Francisco is a place that you just don't need to visit, in my opinion. I've been there. There's just way better places in the US that do a better job than San Francisco.
I wouldn't say I was disappointed because I wasn't expecting too much, but I was like, I get it now. I would never really go on a trip here.
So how long were you there for in San Francisco?
Only 2 nights, to be fair.
Nice.
Yeah, but let me tell you what they do have that's quite cool. They got this thing called Waymo, and it's everywhere. It is the self-driving taxi. So everyone's just getting driven around in these taxis. There is no driver.
What?
I didn't get a chance to try it. There is just no driver. It's just its own app. You go on it.
Why didn't you try that?
Bro, I was gutted I didn't try it. We were going to try it on the way back and we never actually stopped in San Fran to try it again. But anyway, you just go on the app, you book it, the car pulls up, you unlock it with your phone, and you get in, and it takes you wherever you want to go, just like Uber. But there is no driver.
What car is it?
Oh fuck! I couldn't
not a Tesla,
tell you.
is it?
It's like a hatchback. No, it's not a Tesla. It was like a. Could you figure that out, Prod? But anyway, oh mate, honestly, I can't believe it. Everybody, when you see someone driving past, everyone's filming.
It's because
because they're filming the fact that they're driven around. It's new. It's relatively new, and it was invite only. But now I think it's available for everyone. But yeah, that was crazy. I think it was the first city to do it.
Well, yeah, I haven't heard of that before. I've heard. So when I was in Miami, they had like driverless food delivery, and G-Film got a video of it, and it's just this little robot that goes along the road, and it's got your food in it, and it stops off, and it's so weird.
Shit. World's gone mad. But now I've seen that. We don't have self-driving over here in the UK yet, do we? Because it's not.
But not to the same. I think on the motorways we do, but not. Oh no, like the US.
Shit, Waymo, did you say?
Yeah, Waymo. It navigates gridlock, whatever. This thing is going through the city, like the actual city. It's not no motorways or anything like that. It was properly doing it.
Wow, very cool that.
Obviously, I don't know how safe it is. I haven't researched it really, but a lot of people seem to be using it, and it was everywhere, like it was the new Uber.
Yeah,
kind of sad really, because we were chatting to the Uber drivers about it. You could tell they were a little bit like, yeah, man, said
coming for our jobs.
New taxis with no drivers.
Oh well, that one's binned it into a wall.
That one's into a wall.
Class. So you stayed in San Francisco for a couple of nights.
Yep.
What would you give San Fran out of 10?
Oh man, 5.
5. Were you a little bit? I just feel like, when you're so excited for a trip, you land. Did you feel a little bit gutted just because they're like, oh, this isn't how I'd want a trip like this to start?
No.
Or were you just like, I'm just excited to get out of here?
I almost think it was better in a way because I knew it was cold as well. Like we had to put hoodies on and shit, and obviously in August. Yeah, it's just a cool place. And I was like, right, well, this is good because we're just driving now into heat. So everything onwards can only get better, which it did. But I did go to a baseball game, first baseball game ever. San Francisco Giants was a shit atmosphere.
Well, baseball games are just a bit nax, mate.
Yeah, it was just
like cool to say you've been to one, but you're not itching to go back.
This was really weird as well, by the way. I get my ticket, and we go and watch it, and then they do a country concert after the game, which was quite cool. Guy called Tyler Rich or something playing a thing, and he got a song called Trucks Don't Lie. fucking banger, by the way.
Trucks don't lie.
I was like, yeah, we were bumping that the whole rest of the road trip. It's a really good song.
I feel like baseball, though, is one of these things to watch. It's like going to watch a cricket game if you're not English. Do you know what I mean? If you don't understand cricket.
Yeah, I mean, I had to go on Reddit and research all the rules before I watched, so I could at least understand partially what was going on. But there's Americans around you that help you anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, the game finishes. It's about 3.5 hours, 3 hours long. It was very long.
Usually, by the way,
it can go longer, can't it?
Previously, they've changed the rules recently to make it a more digestible game.
Yeah.
Previously, mate, you're talking like a 6-7 hour game.
Yeah, it could go for ages. But anyway,
some crazy shit.
Game, they do a country thing, and she's like, this woman sat next to me. She's like, staying for the second game? I'm like, what do you mean? I'll stay for the concert. She's like, it's a double header. I was like, what do you mean? Like, it's a different team. It's like, same team comes back out, changes the top, different colours, and just comes and plays the next game. Yeah, so they've just done 2 games in one night with a country thing in the middle. I was like, imagine that, going watching United and then
they kick off again.
Fucking, you got a little Central C performance in half time and then they come back out again.
So you went from there, and then where did you head to after San Fran?
So we were proper free balling it, like the whole road trip. So we found this place called Placerville, which is like an old town that was built off like the gold rush, which was sick, to be fair. Google Placerville, C-E-R, and then Ville. This place is cool as fuck because it looks like something out of a movie. Yeah, like this is it. It was really cool. Went to there, stayed it. We booked it on the way there. We were booking like Airbnbs in the fucking car, and we booked a little RV or whatever, a little camper van. Stayed in the camper van. That was cool. So went to this place called Placerville, checked that one out. Then went to a drive-through cinema, by the way.
I think I saw your story of that.
That was pretty cool. So what you do is, well, we had a Jeep, right? That was the thing, by the way. I wanted to get the truck or a convertible, but convertible wouldn't fit the bags. And they only had this Dodge Ram truck, but Sabina, it was the biggest thing out there, and Sabina just didn't want to drive that.
Well, it was like huge, wasn't it?
It was
a Dodge Ram.
This was like one of the biggest trucks you could get. And when I saw it, I was like, yeah, man, that's the one. Yeah, put the suitcase in the back with no cover.
Yeah.
I'm all about that, but Sabina didn't want to drive it. So we got a Jeep, but it was class, to be fair. A little Jeep Wrangler. It was still really good. Mm-hmm. So we go to the cinema, open up the back of the Jeep, put the seats down, and put the bed sheets in, all that shit, and just lie in there like a bed. Fell asleep in 5 minutes.
You didn't even watch the movie?
No. Woke up under credits. Mother's Life.
What movie was it?
Twisters.
Okay.
Yeah, I was looking forward to watching it as well, but I was just so tired. But yeah, you tune in like the radio. You tune into the radio and it plays the audio and it's fucking sick. And then we made the audio go to the back of the car. It was a good experience.
Unreal.
But yeah. But from there, just trying to remember that was so long ago. Where did we go from there?
Head into
Placerville.
At what point do you go into Yosemite?
Yosemite was like 7 days into it. Went to South Lake Tahoe first.
Yeah.
Which was very cool. That lake is mental.
What big?
You can't even see the other side of it at certain times.
What?
It's that big. Type in Lake Tahoe.
Did you go on the lake?
I went in the lake. Didn't go like on a boat or anything, but I went in it. Went in a place called
that's huge.
Emerald Bay, which I think is the most photographed place in America.
Somebody told me about this before.
Type in Emerald Bay.
Yeah.
Fucking unbelievable. Beautiful. You might have seen some pictures of us at the beach or something. That was when we were in the beach. Loads of boats docked up. Beautiful place. You got to do a little 45-minute walk down to the beach or something.
And where about are you? Is this just outside of San Francisco? Where in the US
is like to the east of San Francisco.
Okay.
So yeah, went to Placerville, stopped there. Then I think we went to South Lake Tahoe from there. Stayed a few nights at South Lake Tahoe.
You have any sketchy Airbnbs that you stay in?
Yeah, I'll tell you about them. But let me tell you something cool about this one. So when we were in South Lake Tahoe, we went to a pub and tried to order some drinks and we showed our IDs and they said no. And they were like, yeah, like I just spoke to the sheriff. For foreigners, I need to start accepting passports now only. And the passports were back at the Airbnb. So it's like, fair enough. She's like, but if you just go over there, you'll be in Nevada and they'll serve you. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, state line's right there. So we just walked 2 minutes past the casino, and then walked into a pub, and we were in Nevada, and we were allowed to be served.
What?
Yeah, it's called like the state line or something. But yeah, like South Lake Tahoe, it's like a place where people go. So in the winter, you go skiing there. Like it's meant to be a mental ski resort, all that kind of stuff. In the summer, they've got, I mean, it's just a beautiful place in summer with its nice lakes. So it's like, it can do
That's
both.
really cool.
But they've got casinos there, kind of like Vegas
Because it's
style.
in Nevada, the gambling rules are different.
Yeah,
So
so
like Ozarks, you know how
yeah.
in Ozark they set the casino up on the water.
on the boat thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had the casinos there, and like went to watch a magic show, which was a bit knackered.
Really shit.
Yeah,
Was it? Really, really
I
shit.
sat there thinking, oh my God, like I paid good money.
Was it expensive as well?
It was quite shit. Me and Sabina were like, this is so fucking dog shit. We just had to get hammered. But from South Lake Tahoe, that's when we went to Yosemite. Yosemite, we stayed in a place inside there so I could get the proposal done easier.
I was going to say, so for me, right, if I'm doing a long trip like that, I'm trying to get it out the way early doors.
Yeah, so this was something in the plan. I was like, do I do it straight away? And I was like, straight away it'd be difficult because
San Fran.
it's San Fran shithole, like got to get to Yosemite, you can't really fly closer. It just wouldn't work. But I was like, I don't want to do it at the end because I want to enjoy the rest of the trip. So I was like, it's 3 weeks. I think 1 week marker would probably be good. So I just tried to line it up. By the way, getting the tickets for Yosemite was difficult.
What? Why is it
difficult.
ticketed? Is it not just like going...
They brought in a reservation system because it gets too busy in the summer. So I had to be online at like 8 a.m. when the tickets dropped, and they sell out in 10 minutes. And the system was lagging as I put my card details in. It didn't work. I had Sabina trying on another laptop. Little did she know, she had no idea. So we were trying on phone, laptop, same time, trying to get tickets. Laptop didn't work, even though I was first on it. Then the phone just suddenly worked.
Oh, that's so sketchy.
Because if you don't get a reservation, you can't go in.
And how much does it cost to go in?
So the reservation's only $2 because it's just a reservation. It's just to let you know that you're allowed in. Then you got to buy a part ticket on the day, which is $40
Each?
Nah, for the car, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, it gets you for 3 days. But yeah, you could stay in the national park. So we stayed in it the first night just so I could get to the proposal area quicker in the morning. And then once we'd done there, we came out, stayed nearby.
When you say you stayed in National Park, we staying in Airbnbs or you camp?
This was like a hotel.
Oh.
It's like called, it wasn't very nice. It was called Yosemite Summit Lodge, but it's just really close and you're just in the middle of like Yosemite Valley. And then after the proposal, I was like, oh, by the way, I already got the Airbnb booked because I booked it before the trip. This was the only one I pre-booked because I wanted to make sure we got a nice one. So we had a nice one with a view and a hot tub, shit like that. Yeah, after Yosemite, where the fuck did we go there? Place called Tonopah, I think, actually. Oh my God. This is where the Clown Motel is.
Oh,
Some of you guys probably know.
It's crazy, by the way.
This place is interesting, man. It's in the middle of the desert.
In Nevada.
Is home to the world famous Clown Motel. And when I found out about it, I was like, oh shit, I've got to book this thing. So I had to book it. You pay $100 donation to be able to film.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, yeah, fine.
I would prefer that type of system. Just chuck them a quick bit of cash and you can
nice.
film without feeling bad.
Film anything. The best rooms weren't available, but once they were, they cleaned them for me and let me go in there and film and shit.
Sick.
Real nice guys. Very fucking cool hotel. There's a gift shop with the world's largest clown collection, and then they have like all the movie posters from where the hotel has featured in, and it's been in quite a few movies.
Name me one I might know.
Clown Motel 1.
Clown Motel 2.
Can you type in Clown Motel movies? There's a Call of Duty map inspired by it in Advanced Warfare, which was quite cool. But yeah,
what's in the rooms?
There's actually a big actor in one of them, and I forgot his name. This one, actually. That's
The Curse
Tobin Bell.
of Clown Motel.
I think that's Jigsaw.
2.6 out of 10.
He's Jigsaw.
Did you watch it?
No, but
You should have watched this movie in the Clown Motel.
Should have, yeah. But
It's got 2.6 out of 10 on IMDb.
That's what I mean. It's a stinky one.
Yeah, he's like a horror icon, isn't he? Because of being Jigsaw. I was a bit
Tobin Bell,
surprised.
did you say?
Yeah. You will recognize him if you've watched the Saw movies.
I've not actually seen Saw.
It is Saw, isn't it?
Yeah, Saw.
It is Saw. Yeah. But yeah, that place was really cool. I actually filmed it with the idea of it can be its own video.
Ah, nice.
Help me pay for the trip because that is that was one expensive trip.
What this whole trip?
Yeah.
How much did the whole thing cost you?
I haven't checked yet because I don't want to look. I'm telling you.
It doesn't sound expensive.
I think.
Do you know what I mean? Just because you see these road trip things, you're staying at like, dusty hotels along the way.
That's the thing. I wasn't. I was just fucking booking real good shit.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, because I was like, you know what? I don't want to go through this and be like, I need to save money here.
Yes.
And there was, I thought it's an engagement trip. I want Sabina to have the best time ever. We did do some skimpy ones because it's actually fun and part of the experience. But I think on average, it's probably spending I feel like maybe like $500 a day. If you include maybe more, I don't know. But so most of the Airbnbs were like £300 to £400 a night.
Yeah.
But then you get lucky. Like Clown Motel, that was still $250 for a night. That was one of the cheapest ones. The cheapest hotel was $200 for one night.
Yeah.
After the taxes and stuff. On the last night, got absolutely fucked in the sense that we'd gone to this place. Turns out one of the world's biggest car meetups is in the town. Not only that, it's just one of the most desirable towns to live in California.
What's it called?
Carmel by the Sea.
Yeah.
And the hotel was $700 for one night. Cheapest hotel. Yeah, like a motel.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's insane.
But that happens. They tariff hotels like that when there's a busy event.
I didn't know. I just rocked up and I was like, damn, the traffic's fucked. Also, why am I driving behind a Bugatti Chiron?
Oh, so it's not a car meetup filled with courses that have been tuned.
No, bro.
No, we're talking
I've got
primo.
videos for you. I'm talking LaFerraris, like the best cars in the world, all just like they have
Black Monaco.
all the like the original Bugattis there, like Lamborghini Diablos, like all the classic cars. Just super rich people just come to this really beautiful town and do this mad car meetup. It was full of like.
So you reckon it's probably like a 15 grand trip?
Yeah, I think so. And then maybe even more. Like 15, 20 grand. Which for me is
GBP.
Aside from the ring.
So expensive. But I was
I would not including the ring.
Yeah.
Did you have to drop a bag on the ring?
The ring wasn't actually as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was really worried about the ring because obviously the ring ain't a business expense.
Unfortunately not.
And to be fair, when the guy that was helping me buy the ring was like, look, I can help you save money here. And honestly, you can spend this money on the road trip. And I was like, you know what? You're right.
Was he just an elite salesman then? Or do you think he genuinely had your interest at heart?
It's probably a bit of both. But this place that I went to was very highly rated. And I understood why. Like it had 5 stars out of like 1,000 reviews. I was like, damn, not even 4.9. Which is usually straight up 5. And I was like,
it Hatton Garden?
Hatton Garden. Yeah. Went there, went round a few of them. But this guy was the best, man. Swillman.
Shout out to Swillman.
He was just a great guy. Sorted it out. They made the ring in London, which was cool because it got it done quicker. Because I made the mistake of not realizing how long rings take.
How long did it take?
Yeah, until Proddy told me. Because I was thinking, I go into the shop, just find one I like, resize it, couple weeks. But it can take up to 8 to 10 if you're getting custom one done. And I was like, oh shit. But he was like, look, we get ours done downstairs so we can just fast track it for you.
Okay.
Like, that's brilliant. Whereas the other ones were getting them done in China and stuff.
Yeah. Wherever.
Even those ones cost more though.
Ah.
But they couldn't do mine anyway. They were like, it gets done in China, it'll take 10 weeks.
You got to tell people about, because this is, and by the way, this is just like peak Chip. Right? What were you doing the night before you left? To go on the trip?
Haircut?
What did you do before that?
Going to meet her parents?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to meet her parents the night. So the way it worked out for me was just super tight on timing. So I went to Greece, right? Remember?
For your birthday trip?
For my birthday trip, Sabina took me on. And the ring, unfortunately, just couldn't get done before Greece. So I couldn't go with the ring to the parents. So the ring was going to be done whilst I was in Greece, which is fine. I'll pick it up the day I get back. which I did, all good. But I had 3-day gap between Greece and the road trip. So I was like, fuck, at some point in these 3 days, I need to get myself to Reading to go and ask her parents.
Without her noticing.
Without her noticing, and all while juggling so much work to like give me that buffer of allowed to go for free, podcasts, video stuff, book more bits, everything. And it came down to the wire on the last day where I had to go, but also needed a haircut.
Yeah.
So I had to rush to meet her parents, and because I was running out of time, like it was the craziest work day I'd had of the year, and it just happened to be on that day, and I was like, this is all going so wrong. But I managed to rush to Reading. I had to text Carl like, yo, Faz, our barber, is going to be there at 8. I'm not going to be back till like 9:30. Like, you're going to have to just do me a solid and go around to mine now, get the haircut, and just slow him down.
Yeah.
Which you did. You saved my skin. Thank you so much for that.
No, well, it's funny. Sabina's going and she's chatting. She's like, oh, yeah, Josh. I'm like, he's slammed at work.
Yeah, I told her I was at work.
He's so busy with these brand deals.
Bro, no one would even want it. Another Chip thing here. So, obviously, I've gone to work in that morning, right?
Yeah.
And you would think, best thing to do is go straight to Reading from work. Couldn't. Why couldn't I? I've left the fucking ring at home.
So, wait, so why did you show the parents the ring?
Yeah, is that a thing?
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that you had to take the ring.
I thought that, well, in my head, I didn't ask anyone. I just thought that was the thing.
That's another Chip thing.
Maybe that's not the case.
I don't think that's the thing, but each their own.
You just need
it's
to
fine.
ask.
I thought, oh, you have to take the ring and then ask them to make sure. But yeah, I did it anyway. It worked out nicely. I showed them in the train station.
What?
Yeah. So they had to pick me up in the train station in the underground car park. And I was like, look, guys, I got to get back. I really wanted to come round to your house because Reading,
This is so
it's mental. It's mental. I was like, I'm so sorry because I wanted to come round, have some tea, like have some dinner together and we can talk and all this stuff. But I had to get back because we were leaving so shortly for the road trip and I needed to get back, have the haircut, pack my bag.
So, sorry, when they pick you up from the station, do they know that this is what it's for?
No, they were a little bit worried because
I was going to say, are they not?
Why is Sabina not coming? We checked Sabina's location. She's not with you. I was like, oh, well, look, I got something to ask you, blah, blah, blah. And then I showed them. They were crying and stuff. It's really nice.
But in a train, they're in tears in a train station.
We were in the car in a train station underground car park.
It's like a drug deal.
I can't believe it. I had to apologize to him because I'm so sorry. This is not how I wanted to ask or show you, but it's just no possible way.
Yeah.
Like, we can't go to yours now because I need to get the train back in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I did.
It is funny how everyone has that stress, though. I feel
it felt right almost. Like that moment felt like a movie moment. You know, where like the main character at the time is struggling and he's trying to get it over the line, but it's all going wrong. But against all odds, he asks them in the train station.
Yeah.
But it felt right. It was really nice, to be fair. It feels, when things go wrong in this kind of thing, it feels like it's
part of the movie.
Process.
Yeah.
So I wasn't too stressed. And then once I got back and had my haircut, I was like, thank God, now I can just go away tomorrow and not worry for
a little while. Yeah.
How would you have felt if did you definitely want to meet up with them to tell them, sort of thing?
Did I definitely? Yeah. If it had to be done, like I wouldn't have done.
Did you?
So
I had about that.
Thing is, I'd spoken to Izzy's dad about it lots of times. Like the night before her brother's wedding, we were talking about it. I said, I will marry your daughter one day.
Yeah.
And he was like, that's really lovely to hear and all this sort of stuff. And then I basically, like Chip, had a mad week at work, so I couldn't get to Bournemouth, so I just called him up.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, fuck it,
but you did do it though.
Fair enough. Yeah.
You did bell him. Yeah, fine.
Yeah, I think as long as you just do it in some kind of way.
And the thing is, it's
all good.
And again, it's not like, most people they're down the road or they're a little bit like Bournemouth's a bit of a trek
from East London.
And also
you've got to make a day of that.
And this is what I'm saying. Like, you could nip to Reading, you do 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back. Reading, like, how is that not bait?
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest, if you're heading down there like, oh yeah, Izzy, hope you don't mind going to your gaff.
It was so difficult. Confusing. When I got back from work and I had to say to Sabina, like, I had to go get the ring from my office.
Yeah.
But I was pretending I was getting a lens so I could go back and film. I was missing the right lens.
That's good though.
Oh, it was fucking mental. And then she was like, why didn't you just get me to Uber it? And I was like, oh fuck. I was like, nah, you wouldn't have found this.
Yeah.
You don't.
Did you turn off Find My Friends so she couldn't find you?
Yeah.
Was she not a bit sus about that?
Yeah, he texted me. Fortunately, she didn't check.
Good.
Because when she was like, how did you ask my parents? And I was like, yeah, I did it at this time. Did you check my family friends? She was like, no.
Yeah.
Because I guess she just wouldn't think
Why
of
would
it unless she didn't get the inkling.
Yeah.
Maybe if I gave it away, she would have checked, but she didn't.
Yeah.
And then she would have been like, why was it off? I would have been like, oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah, it's almost worse, but at the same time, you're just like,
My phone was dead. Or some shit. I would have just maybe, I don't know.
maybe you should have just turned off your phone.
Yeah.
That way, straight up. There's
Yeah,
no.
maybe
Anyways,
airplane
it
mode.
worked out. Thank God.
Yeah, it worked out.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We're going to the day before. Like, you had one of the craziest days before. We filmed.
Days.
What pod did we film?
So much
here?
filming as well. On
What was
day.
that?
We filmed a pod on the day before. Like, so much stuff.
Yeah, there was so much shit.
I had so much to do, voiceovers, little meetings here and there. Like, so much stuff was going on. And then you can't really like be like, oh, guys, I've got to go do this. I didn't want to really use that as an excuse or tell anyone. So I was just like stressing to the like. I was like, my stress levels were so high up, but I didn't want to be like, look, I'm going asking Sabina's parents, so I just had to firm it. But
Right, let's go back on the road trip then. So we're back. Where are we? We're in Yosemite. No, sorry, we're in Nevada.
We've done. Yeah,
we're in Nevada. We've hit the
Tonopah.
Yeah.
In Nevada it was. Yeah, did the Clown Motel. Did a ghost tour, which was fucking interesting.
Really? What, sketchy?
It was
or just bait that it was.
The cleaner did it. Cleaner the Clown Motel. It was the first tour ever. She was the loveliest woman.
Oh, bless her.
And it was like they gave us like the
monitors.
What's it called? EMF, electromagnetic
Field.
reader. Yeah. And we had a kid on our tour with us. It was me, Sabina, a kid and his mum, and then another kid and his dad. And we're doing this tour, and the kid whipped out his own EMF reader that he brought with him. He was a massive ghost hunter fan, and he was 12 years old, dropping mad knowledge. And I was like, fuck, this is one of like he's one of those autistic kids that's gonna be really smart.
Yeah.
He gave me Arthur vibes.
Yeah.
And he was gassed when his thing started buzzing. He was like, oh, guess they're right here with us right now, guys. It felt so American, but she was so funny. And then my EMF reader died, the battery went. And then the cleaner, the ghost tour woman just goes, spirit strained your battery, eh? We're trying not to crack up, but it was so American, so funny.
That is good.
But yeah, that was good. Where did I go from there?
Vegas?
Yes, actually. Did go straight to Vegas. Straight to Vegas. Checked into a hotel there. Stayed at a really nice hotel.
One?
A new hotel. Newest hotel in Vegas.
Fontainebleau.
Yeah, really nice actually.
It's supposed to be one of the best there now.
What's it called?
It
the
was
Fontainebleau.
Yeah. I would say, I think I agree with it. The casino itself is high ceilings, doesn't smell of smoke.
Yeah.
Really nice. The rooms were unbelievable.
Yeah.
So I was impressed with that.
I've heard really good things about this. It's New Gaff and it bleeds money. It's it's losing so much money every day. I follow a guy called Paulie C.
How come it's losing money?
And he does TikTok videos every other day talking about how each hotel is performing financially. And I love him.
But yeah, stayed there. That was really nice. Went to Area 51 straight away the next day. Now,
talk to me,
slightly different experience this time because they've added something new to the Area 51 gates that I didn't know about before going. So I'll say, so we go do the whole thing, stop at the highway sign, the little mini shops on the way, as you do. You've already done it, you know. Go during the day this time. We get to the Ale Inn. We go in, we chat to the guy, have some food, classic, all the stories, blah, blah, blah.
Did they remember you?
The guy didn't remember me, but I remembered him.
Okay.
But you're not allowed to film in there, so...
they're really funny about filming in there.
You would have no idea, because last time we didn't even tell them we were YouTubers or anything. Yeah, they're funny about it. We come outside, guys, like, there's a guy just sat there, like, must live there, proper old scraggly looking guy. He's like, so where are you guys from? And we're like, London, and he waffles a bit, and then he goes, you going to the gate? And he just goes, flash your tits, maybe they'll honk. And we're like, what the fuck? And we just kind of awkwardly laugh and then leave. So we go to the gate. We get there, just mad sketch as always, because it just has that sketchy vibe. Get out of the car. I take a picture in front of the gate, yeah, with my alien glasses on. And then essentially a noise goes off that's as loud as a cruise horn. They've installed a siren to the gates to stop people from taking pictures and shit. and we shit ourselves. It was it's a horrible sound because now we know what he meant. So they've installed the siren there. Yeah, it was. If we heard that when we went, it was a runaway kind of thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Sketchy.
Horrible.
So what, do you think it was the flash from your thing that triggered it? Or do you think it's somebody watching going...
Nah, they're just watching you because the camera's moving as we were moving.
Oh, okay.
They're definitely doing that just to fuck with people. It isn't
I think
to scare
so too.
people away.
Yeah, it was horrible. But yeah, they installed that and we were like, oh, fuck that. We won't... Well, by the way, don't stop. So it goes on for 2 minutes. You feel like you're doing something... You feel like you're doing something terrible.
Did you expect somebody to come out at that point and be like, excuse me?
Nah.
Because you hadn't heard that before.
Maybe. I'd never heard it before. We still sat there a little bit and I did wave at them. And Sabina was just breaking it though. She was like, please take us back. Please take us back. I was like, damn. But yeah, then we went to the other gate, which we didn't go to last time, and saw the guys where they watch you on the hills with the snipers and shit.
Yeah.
That was quite cool.
Wow.
That was
So you can see the guys with the snipers?
Yeah, you can see them you don't see the snipers specifically, but that's what they call the camo dudes or whatever they call them.
Yeah.
They're just sat there on the hill in the truck, just watching in the distance.
Yeah, we saw trucks when we went there. Do you remember?
We actually saw the trucks on our path.
Yeah.
This one's like kind of like it's just an ominous truck on the hill, and it's like kind of creepy. It's very cool though. I just like going there, just a cool place to go.
Just to think, like I'm probably like 5 kilometers
Even
away
if there
from
is
something
nothing there,
crazy.
it's nice to believe that there is shit there, But yeah, that was interesting. Then went back to Vegas. Then I met up with the Faze boys.
Yeah, how was that?
That was unreal. Those boys are fucking brilliant. They
Which Phase Boys is it?
So it was, and they're not even in Faze anymore because obviously Faze changed all their stuff. But it was Tico, Nikan, Jarvis, and then my friend as well. But I don't know if you've met him actually before. I don't think you have, but essentially he used to help me with my Fortnite ideas back in the day. Guy from India. Now he lives in Vegas with them boys.
Sick.
So he like climbed the ladder really well. Yeah, that was class. We went out in the casinos, just stuff like that.
Where'd you go on your night out?
Didn't go anywhere like club wise or anything like that. I don't think those guys do that. We just went out in the casino.
They were blowing big bucks, or were you blowing big bucks?
Nah, not even, man. I only bet with $500.
Okay.
And then I didn't lose the $500, but I came out with $650.
What about those boys? Were they throwing down some big cash?
Yeah, they were. Tico lost a little bit. Yeah, he was down a little bit.
GGs.
But yeah, it was just class. I don't really gamble, you know me. I'm not really a gambling man. I feel like if I with my kind of personality, I'd just lose it all. But we actually stayed in Vegas an extra night just to go out with them again because it was that good. Went round to their house. It depressed me because what they're paying is what I'm paying, but they have like a 6-bedroom mansion in Vegas in a gated community.
Oh, you got pictures? I'll show it to me after.
Don't have pictures, but I can show you. But it was it was lovely, man. They have 2 houses, the 2 Suburbans in the garage.
Yeah.
I was well stressed out. I was like, damn, I got to go back to my little fucking
shell
of my little apartment that's like 1,000 square foot. Their thing was 7,000 square foot.
Yeah.
With the garden and the pool and everything. And I was like,
and they're paying the same as you.
They were like, bro, we can get you out here, man. Work visa. I can get you a work visa 3 years easy. I was like, damn, let me speak to Cal.
What we doing? The Fellas Vegas edition.
It was a good place. They were really saying Vegas is a good place to live.
I've heard that actually from a number of people and some unbelievable golf courses. Let me tell you that.
Because apparently like
snakes though.
You don't have that LA kind of like really bad LA kind of vibe. Obviously people go there to party and kind of stuff, but you lose a bit of the Hollywood fakeness, but you still have everything. And you've got downtown Vegas, everything. You don't have, it's not always going to a strip. That's the touristy bit. So they say they've got everything that they need. And I think the taxis are okay there. I'm not sure. Don't know. But I think it's lower than ours.
I'm sure it is, mate, with the state of this guy.
But yeah. So if we ever want to go over there, we can get it.
Sick.
But that was class.
Chilled out in Vegas.
Vegas into Joshua Tree. That was a long drive. That was like 4 or 5 hour drive.
Oh.
Joshua Tree is cool, but it's just...
What is it? What is Joshua Tree? I feel like I've heard about it. What is it?
It's another national park. And then obviously you got the towns outside of it, which are very cool. I did find it really interesting. Great place for stargazing, stuff like that. I went on a run here as well.
Oh, it's very deserty. Huh?
I went on a run here and oh my God, it was the most difficult run ever. Probably because I hadn't done a run in a while, a few weeks anyway, but it was also hot. And I don't know, like if I was running in high altitude or what, but I was fucking dying instantly. It was very, very difficult.
You actually almost leaked your proposal on Strava. We're going to talk about that.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh, not from the run, from the... what did I do? What did I do again?
No, it was Strava.
It was Strava, bro.
Oh, yeah, it was, yeah. We did a hike in Yosemite. And
Yeah.
Sabina's wearing a ring in the picture.
And she's got it like on her chest like this.
By the way, I had no idea about that until you sent the message.
Yeah, it probably literally put in our group chat like leaked on Strava or something like that.
Yeah.
And we thought it was intentional. You're doing it for a Russell, like a bit of fun.
That was just me being an idiot. I just, because I was so new to it, something I didn't even think about.
Yeah.
Somebody did comment on the proposal Instagram saying it should be Strava OG's new first.
Oh, really? Yeah, there you go.
But that was kind of cool.
So Joshua Tree, what are you rating that at?
Yeah,
10?
Joshua Tree, lovely place. Was only there for a night or two. Had a cowboy pool, which
What's
is just
that?
a fucking pool in a tin can in the back garden. Just warm as fuck because it's obviously like 35 degrees out there. By the way, Vegas and Joshua Tree the weather was too much. Couldn't be outside for longer than 5 minutes.
Too hot? What, like 40 degrees?
The car was too hot. The AC couldn't even cool the car down.
I can't do that, man.
It was too horrible.
Yeah.
Not fun. I tried to go to the Golden State Steakhouse, by the way. I couldn't get a booking. Even Nikan was like, yeah, I can book you any place in Vegas, but not this place. But because it's meant to be the oldest, most people want to go, and it's like 2 months in advance. It's like, damn.
What did he say about the steak?
He said the same thing as you. He said, it's good, but it's not all that. Like, it's hyped massively. And I was like, damn, yeah, Carl said the same thing.
Yeah, that's Theo Baker on Front Watch again.
I did go to another good steakhouse anyway inside that Fontainebleau.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Called Dom Prime.
Dom Prime.
Yep.
Let's go.
Dom's
baby.
Prime or something like that. I've started doing this thing as well, where every steakhouse I go to now, I write down all the best things that they do.
Yeah.
Why the reason it's a good
Do you give it a rating as well?
I don't give it a rating.
You should.
I'm just doing it for when we eventually open a steakhouse. So then I have...
Okay.
So
What are we doing, Fellas Prime?
I'm writing down like what cutlery they're using, what kind of lighting, is it dim, what kind of music they're playing.
I like that.
Filet fellas.
Filet Fellas.
That sounds like one from Box Park though, Rob. We want a premium restaurant here. So yeah, Joshua Tree, only stayed a night or two there.
Then went where?
Where do we go from there? Fuck, sorry, there's so many places.
Go to LA?
Yes, it was LA from there. And we only stayed 2 nights in LA. LA just was...
Doesn't hit, does it?
No. I can't even remember what I did.
I'm the same, man. LA is such an interesting place because some people love it. Like, you know, you look at George Heaton.
Yeah, he loves it.
He even said when he came on our podcast in season 1, he was there like, I want to move out there at some point. I want to do it. And he manifested that and he lives out there. And by the looks of it, he loves it.
He's loving it out there.
But for me, every time I've been there, and it's purely just because of the people. Like you said, in Vegas, you can kind of get away from that. But there, it's very, very social status is everything.
Yeah.
And I'm there like, I think that would drain me after a while. And LA is, I mean, like Santa Monica. Did you go to Santa Monica?
No.
So that's quite fun. And like I said, it's good. You go there for a day, Santa Monica Beach, pier, whatever. It's cool, but I wouldn't spend more than a couple of days there.
Yeah, I did. We only did 2 days in LA. And where did we even go? Can't even remember. But we had a nice little Airbnb in the hills. That was good because I thought, Sabina's never been here. She should stay in the hills, see what it's like.
Did you see the sign?
Yeah, we could see the sign from the Airbnb.
Cool.
It was really cool. We had an outdoor gym and all that stuff. I was like, damn, this is probably one of the better Airbnbs. That was nice. Did I do a night out there? Yes, we did. We went to some fucking knackered 80s thing where you had to dance and shit.
Oh, God, that's not you.
Oh, I did...
Some naked where you got to dance.
Oh yeah, we went to a Morgan Wallen concert there.
Oh yeah, you said this.
Forgot about that. That was class, by the way.
I heard he's
I
brilliant.
actually love him, by the way. I know all of his songs now. We played him the whole road trip. This is like one artist that I finally actually like, so maybe I'm back into music now. He's really good.
Yeah.
And the concert was sick. Expensive because I got it last minute.
No, but in America, tickets to things in general
quite
are
expensive in general.
extortionate. Like, you know, to go to an American football game, like it's normal for that to run you like $500.
Fucking hell.
Or
Yeah.
some.
What were your
like
ticket prices then?
It cost me $1,400
For 2 tickets?
for 2 tickets. Yeah.
But even over there, they won't even bat an eyelid.
Yeah.
To us, we're any more than like 60 quid, we go, ooh, I
wanted
don't know about that.
I wanted to go standing and I couldn't even get standing. It was too expensive. So
Yeah.
It was like double that. So I was like, fuck that. We were still on the floor, but I just wanted to be in amongst the American crowd because I thought it'd be a cool experience. So I was like, I'll just spend a bit of money and just firm it. It's probably the most expensive thing of the trip, but it'll be okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was sick. He's a good performer. Enjoyed that.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about him.
Have you listened to much of his music?
Yeah, I have.
It's
Simon put me onto him a little bit.
Really?
I don't know if he put me onto him, but he at least was hyping him up, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to go back and listen. And he really likes his music. I
Yeah,
think.
it's some fucking bangers, man. I got to show you some of the bangers.
Yeah,
and you need to listen to this Trucks Don't Lie tune as well.
Trucks don't lie.
I swear, the truck culture in America is the greatest thing. I'm just so sad that we can't drive them over here because just not have roads big enough. I've been looking in the prices and everything.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe,
Are you knocking about in a big pickup truck in the UK would be the funniest thing.
I think there's two.
Why don't you get the Cybertruck when it comes over?
Bro, nah. That ain't a proper truck, bro. I need a Ford Raptor or a Dodge Ram TRX. Proper real
He knows
shit.
the name.
Or maybe even a new Toyota Tacoma.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a little heater as well. But yeah, I've been studying the trucks. Every
truck
time I drive past, I look at them and I'm like, yes, fucking lovely. I love it when the trucks have got not just, how would I say
like a racist slogan on the back?
Nah.
That always goes off pretty well.
You get these ones where they've added an extra set of wheels on the back.
I've seen those.
Fucking unbelievable. And they're just
Six wheelers.
It's just mental. There's all kinds of mods that you see. And they just mod up the trucks. Obviously, you can get the lifted trucks where they lift them up and they're just way higher. And then people hate on them. You got like all the crowd are like, yeah, man, fuck them lifted trucks. They park like assholes. But yeah, I love them. Trucks are the greatest thing ever. We should get one when we're older.
Where did you move after LA then?
After LA, this was a cool place that I never knew about. Went to a place called Santa Barbara.
Yeah, is that by Laguna Beach?
I couldn't. Yeah, I think it might be actually. I think I remember seeing this. I could be wrong, but I remember seeing a sign that said Laguna. I could be wrong, but who knows? But anyway, this place is really cool. By the beach, by the ocean. Beautiful, palm trees. Like weather was not too hot but nice. Like good nightlife.
Yeah.
Went to a fucking bar. This is another thing I wanted to bring up about Americans actually that I love. Okay, so in Santa Barbara. Bit tired, wasn't going to go out, went for some food, then went to the bar just to be like, hey, at least we said we did a one drink here. Go there. It's like a strip almost of everyone having a great time, partying. Good older crowd, but like 20s, 30s, whatever. Go into this karaoke, or this pub, and they're doing a karaoke night. So Americans, some of them just go on their own, and they just take it in turns to do their song at the karaoke. So they're all just getting up there, they come on their own, no friends, or they got one friend with them, they do the song, they're buzzing, they come, sit down, carry on drinking, and they love it. They're not worried about it. It's not a big thing for them.
Yeah.
It's just so normal. I met a guy who was like, chatting to him, he's like, yeah, got my karaoke list here. He pulls up the notes in his phone, he's got a list of karaoke songs with ticks next to them of which ones he's performed yet, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to do this one tonight because I've been waiting to do this song. And he just goes up there, sings a song, doesn't look anybody in the eyes, just sings a song, comes back, comes to the bar, and it's done. And he'll just have a drink.
Yeah, so it's so funny that you said that because I went to Orlando recently, and me and G-Film went to a bar, and we thought it was just a regular bar. And they said, oh no, that on Wednesdays, it's a karaoke night.
Yeah.
And we look around and there's some weird creatures in here. Like, we're like, what is going on in here?
Yeah.
There's some strange people, very goth heavy.
Yeah.
And we walk in and we're there for not even that long, bro. Right?
Oh no.
Oh my God.
This dude right here is ripping it up on... And me and G-Bomb looking at each other like...
G-Phil's face. That's mental, buddy.
Isn't it?
We had
Can
a guy
you send me that?
Yeah, I will. I'm going to ping it you right now.
You know that Creep song? he did. He went up and sang that, but he used to be in a band and he proper give it his all. And I'm just there like, what the fuck? And then one night Sabina signed us up to do karaoke, and the guy goes, right, so next up, Josh and Sabina. And I was like, oh,
no way! What'd you go off and do?
She put on a Morgan Wallen song that we knew half the words to.
Oh no!
Yeah, I forgot the name of the song. It was the book I didn't write or something. Book I wrote, but yeah, that was. But we sang it. We were already drunk at that point.
That is brilliant, man.
Met a guy that said he met JFK, shook his hand.
Of course you did.
So he says he knows why JFK was killed.
Did he tell you why?
Parents used to work for JFK or something like that. He said it's because JFK wouldn't do a 9/11 on his own country or something like that. I was like, yeah, he's just one of them guys that seemed like such a conspiracy theorist. I was just kind of taking him. You never know what he's saying. Maybe it was true, but
yeah,
he was loving the waffle. It was in an antique store.
Brilliant.
He didn't even work there. He was just a customer. But we were stuck in there for 30 minutes talking to him.
Sometimes it just gets like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then Santa Barbara down to the Carmel by the sea, which was like a 4 or 5 hour drive. That takes it out of you, the driving, because Sabina didn't do the driving.
Yeah, did she? She was never going to do the fucking driving, bro.
She gave it a go at one point and was terrible and almost crashed. So I took it back over.
So you could have had your big Dodge then.
Yeah, I could have really. And I would have enjoyed that because the tech inside the Jeep wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
I like to have my little gadgets and gizmos, and there just weren't enough in there. Good drive, and it weren't too bad, but
you needed something a bit special.
Yeah, those trucks, they got everything, man.
Yeah, they do.
Really
proper
do.
luxurious mobiles, aren't they?
I love them, man.
Well, how much driving do you think you did in total? Did you keep?
I think we did about 3,000 miles. It's quite a lot, I think,
bro. In 21 days, you're doing over 100 miles a day.
You know what it is? Even when you're driving to your destination, you got to drive everywhere and anywhere anyway, because America's so big. Like, you almost...
There's no, like, walking anywhere, really.
Yeah, no Ubering. Like, a lot of the towns we were in didn't even have Uber or Lyft, because when you get stuck out in Tonopah or wherever you're staying, these little mining towns, there ain't Uber.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But the drives itself, tried to take the scenic route for most of it. Unbelievable. Got some good footage as I bought these sea suckers and stuck them to the front of the car with a camera on. So that'll look really cool.
Nice. Sounds like a good trip, man.
It was an amazing trip. I had a list of other stories that happened and I can't find it for some reason.
Well, be sure to tune in for future episodes when Chip does find them, because I'm sure they'll just come to your head anyways.
Yeah, but if you have any questions, just let me know.
We will, bro. Sounds like you had an absolute heater. Well, while you were away, Chip, some things happened over on this side of the pond.
What have you got for me?
The biggest bit of news, I think it's safe to say, is that Molly Mae and Tommy Fury have broken up.
An engagement that didn't work.
Yeah, let's hope yours goes slightly better than that.
What else have you got for me that's actually fucking interesting?
Bro, what do you mean, bro?
Sabina
this is like the queen dying.
Sabina was trying to tell me about it on the holiday, and I just was like, get this fucking... just shut up. I don't want to hear anything about this. It was so jarring. I hate hearing about them.
Really? Why?
I hate her. Nah, I think it's just weird that people are so invested into them.
Yeah.
They're like really big, but I don't know why.
Yeah, do you know what it is? Like Molly Mae.
Molly Mae, that is the reason.
Yeah, well, there's loads of not conspiracy stuff, but just stuff that people have spoken about, like that she's known for a while, and she got like the house in her name and everything, like swapped it all over before this breakup and all this like high level IQ stuff. That happened, and then supposedly Tommy's been cheating on her for like God knows how long, but you never actually know what the truth is. And I always feel like everybody, especially nowadays with TikTok, everyone comes up with their own theories and things, and then there's a truth. There's Molly's side, Tommy's side, and then there's like the truth in there. So I'm sure it'll all come out, but yeah, Molly Mae, I think she's gonna blow the fuck up now.
She's in her boss bitch era, bro.
Yeah, I think now we're about to see Molly Mae cook.
Final form Molly Mae.
I reckon she's gonna blow.
What does Molly Mae do right now? And I'm only asking because I just don't
like
know
TikTok.
I think she owns
videos?
businesses. Like she owns a tanning company.
Does she own them?
Yeah, Filter.
Wait, I remember
Mae.
something. Actually, I remember this being a big thing. Something to do with PLT. Big deal.
Oh, she was the creative director. She hasn't been doing that for a while though. They stopped doing that for a bit.
I couldn't imagine her rocking into the office at 9 though.
Nah, she's not putting in the 9 to 5. And to be fair, she has that very famous quote, which by the way, spot on.
What was it?
Everybody has the same 24 hours, bro.
Oh, I remember that. Actually.
That was a little gem she dropped on everyone's forehead. Only the real ones understood what she meant.
I'm sure Chip has his theories about this breakup.
Yeah, I don't think he does.
I knew you would have theories. I'm expecting them.
What are my theories?
Mate, his theory is he hates all this stuff.
I know that.
I'm sure Chip has his theory.
When I saw that on the doc, I was like, fuck, am I meant to know something? Have I missed something?
Nah.
But yeah.
Nah, bro.
So yeah, that happened. What else happened? Do you know what? You were away for so long, bro.
I was, man. You know,
so much
near
stuff
the end
happened.
of the trip, I actually started to miss you. I was like, damn, can't wait to get back and just like.
I could tell because you kept leaving me more hate comments.
I'll always leave you hate comments.
But the level upped.
Really?
That's how I know this guy misses me because he keeps leaving me hate.
Yeah. Do you see my latest one? So good, man.
What do you leave?
It was like
It was on my latest podcast.
Read it out, bro. Read it out. You've seen it.
I'll
I
read
commented
it
it on Fellas Loaded, which
It's got
you can get, by the way,
18
for
likes, by the way.
£6.99 a month.
Yeehaw,
A lot of
brother.
good content on there right now. Podcast has actually been cooking.
Oh, actually, and we're going on our island tour on Thursday.
Yeah.
Super excited for this. Big up. By the way, our tickets sold out in under 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's
that's
ridiculous.
Oh, you man, we almost completely sold them out just on Loaded. So big up everybody on Loaded
Yeah,
that
thank
tuned
you.
in for that. That was so sick of you
Which
guys.
is sick because there's going to be a proper like fan base there.
Yeah, it's going to be
Yeah.
fucking class. We're going to have a brilliant time. Again, just want to reiterate, don't expect too much from the actual show. It's really about us just getting a bunch of people there and having a bit of a piss up. That is,
There's
so
no,
come with that
like,
energy.
There ain't much going on.
That's why they were a £5 a ticket, and that's really
Yeah.
just to make sure that we don't go broke when we take all that money, just put it behind the bar anyways. So
Yeah.
we'll be fine.
It's just a piss up in it. Don't have any surprises, probably.
Now, Proddy keeps trying to do this surprise thing because he feels like that's his...
You'll put me off and ruin my vibe. At the
Yeah, you
stage.
know
Well,
what
I'm
Chip's
telling
like.
you, I'm not going to do anything uncomfortable to you on the night.
No,
is that-
that's why I don't like that. You see what I mean? Do you
That's
see what I mean?
cancer.
No, I promise I'm not.
You have to. Yeah, if you ever want me to do any more live
Yeah.
shows,
Do
after
you
this one,
realise how much graft it took me for you to agree to do a live show?
Exactly.
I'm not going
If
to
you
fuck it
ever
up.
want them ever again, you'd have to make sure it's just smooth sailing for me because I don't like.
He doesn't like doing it anyways.
So it needs to always. If I'm gonna do it, I need to have gone. Oh, you know what? It wasn't. I had a good time.
I had a good time. He's a baby. You need
Yeah.
to stroke
You
his
need to
hair
cradle
while you
me,
suck
like-
his cock.
You need to cradle me, like
Right.
a little boy.
Let's talk about my looksmaxxing because I saw this TikTok, right? And they gave me... Well, let's watch it.
I haven't seen.
Let's watch it.
Sorry, you
the
didn't read
headphones
out
on.
the message.
Yeah,
though.
I've got it here if you
Oh,
want to hear
read it out. Sorry, read it
out.
out. What's the post?
So it's my latest podcast
Yes.
episode. Yeah. So he said, Proddingdale, you don't know me, but I was in a tragic accident in 2009, paralyzed from the neck down. It's been a hard few years, but today I stood up and walked to turn your podcast off. God bless you. It did make me smile.
That is a good...
One of my favorite copy pastors, man.
All right. Let's go on to my looksmaxxing.
You whack your headphones on, I'll play this one out.
Yeah, go on then. Yeah, I saw this and I was really excited because I was like, oh, is this...
I love a looksmaxxing.
No, I just love to see you get cut like that, bro.
No, because I've got something to say about this looksmaxxing.
Or has he gassed you? How attractive is Calfreezy? Oh,
Go on.
what the hell?
How attractive is Calfreezy? Calfreezy has unbalanced facial fur with a large forehead and a long mid-face. He has high-set cheekbones, which are seen as attractive.
Let's go!
His lower third width is below the ideal ratio.
no.
He has a
That's same
receding
as me.
chin and a short rainbow.
Bro, that's
this could mean he is
crazy.
a mouth breather. Cal has
I
blue
am.
eyes with a negative canthal tilt. Luckily, he has very minimal upper eyelid exposure. Let's
go!
Healthy under eyes, but his eyebrows are slightly too thin. His lips
What?
are very plump, and the width
That's
to nose
good.
ratio is very ideal. He also has a skinny upturned nose. His chin has an acute long shape, and his ears are slightly pointing outwards more than they should be. Calfreezy is considered an average-looking guy with an overall rating of 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10,
Go and
right?
get your own rating and analysis.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
so...
I think that's
so
unfair.
at 5 out of 10,
Yep.
I was like, oof, right, okay. I've had better, I've had worse.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can
fair.
accept it, fine. But then, who else has 5 out of 10? According to this guy. Harry,
Motorshaw Harry.
Rotorshaw Harry, Charles Leclerc.
Oh, okay. So now we can't take it fucking
Wait,
seriously.
what? Yes, you can.
He gave Charles Leclerc a 5.
I think he gave, and I think Italian Batch had a 5.
That
So what I'm saying is I'm in some good fucking company, ladies and
you
gents. But yeah, essentially, look, it turned out that it was quite funny. At first I was very offended, and then I realized, hold on, I'm probably in a league of men that I don't deserve to be in. And so I was there like, I will take that 5 and I will run to the
They
hills.
all got 5, then that's a good score, man.
Yeah. So look, shout out to my looksmaxxers out there. Shout out to my nose to lip ratio, baby.
Yeah.
You know about that one right there. The other thing I wanted to do with you, Chip, because I feel like now that you're back, I wanted to run you through something that's been going quite viral lately, and something I feel like you're going to get an A star in, which is the Brainrot quiz.
I don't know, Do I know? I know like the certain phrases that me and Proddy spout out.
Did you see the one I did with Stanley? Got 7 out of 7, he did.
He got 7 out of 7.
He got 7 out of 7.
All right, so should we put on, is it a headphone thing or not?
Yeah, headphone thing. Yeah.
Bloody hell.
There's loads of different ones. So this one will be different to the one I did with him.
Okay.
All right, Chip, this is going to be your Brainrot quiz. Let's see how finished your brain is.
So do you want to do this together or?
we'll do it together. We can do it
Okay.
together.
So first the call out, okay?
Here we go.
Brainrot quiz. If you get 7 out of 7, you are a Sigma. Number 1, the song Carnival was played
TikTok
at which
Riz
party?
Oh, I don't know. I was going to say a Travis Scott
If you got
party.
the TikTok Riz party, you got Skibidi Riz. Number 2, this is the practice of stopping before you finish.
Edging, yeah. Oh, you got me there.
Come on, bro.
If you got edging, you are correct.
1-1.
Number 3, what is the name of the famous
Phantom.
streamer that is famous for taxing food?
We not take. Oh, fuck's sake.
If you
Phantom
got
tax.
Phantom, you are correct. Number 4,
Ohio.
which state within the United
Oh,
States
for
is known for the
God's
most
sake.
strange
Is it
animals?
I was going to say Florida.
If you got Ohio,
Oh
you are
my
correct.
God. What
Number
the hell?
5, what is the name of the purple
Grimace.
McDonald's drink?
What? What is it? What'd you say?
If you got the Grimace shake, you are correct. Number 6, what it is called when you look better than someone.
Mugging.
No, it's not.
Looksmaxxing.
mog.
Mugging.
And finally, number 7,
Looksmaxxing.
what it's
Looks
called when
Max,
you
yeah, I
improve
know
your
that
looks.
one. Nah, Chip, you're actually
It's Looksmax.
mentally-
Let me know your score in the comments.
Well, Chip is
Let's
cooked.
go.
What the hell? All right, give us a part 2. Is there a
Yeah,
part
yeah,
2
for
there?
sure.
Let me have another go, man.
Oh my God, that's so funny, man.
What is that? The Grimace drink? What's that from?
Those,
Grimace
I
shake.
feel like those are quite. I feel like a lot of people will get that though.
Right, I think this one actually is really hard.
Extreme
Everyone knows
edition.
them.
If you get all these right, you are going insane. Number 1, what is the name of the lawyer who keeps the streets dangerous?
See, I don't know that one.
If you said Jayoma, you
I
are
know
correct.
that
Number
guy
2,
as well.
what does Red Lava sing?
Damn, this is difficult. Do you know these
If you
ones?
said
No.
oi oi oi, you are correct.
If
Number
Proddy don't
3,
know, then I
what
ain't
is it
gonna know.
called when
Mewing.
you press your tongue to the roof of your mouth?
Oh, mewing.
Chip's already said it.
Oh, did you?
If
oh,
you
for
said
fuck's
mewing,
sake.
you are him. Number 4, what is it called when you get a viral TikTok on your For You
Rare
page?
mythical FY people.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's it.
It's
That
called
is
a
Mythical
mythical
pull.
pull.
Let's go.
Number 5, what is it called when someone takes a percentage of your food?
Phantom tax? No.
Nah.
If you said phantom
yeah.
tax,
Okay.
you
Oh,
got
it's just a bit
Skibidi Riz.
worded
And finally,
different,
number
right?
6, if you get this right, I got to give you a Brainrot certificate. What song plays when a random guy asks you English or
the
Spanish?
song.
No.
Oh no! Somebody did this to me
If
in
you
real
said
life.
static, you are correct. Don't forget to tell me your score in the comments.
Damn, we only got like 1 or 2 there.
Oh, man.
No, one more.
Brainrot quiz.
One final
fill in the
Brainrot
blank
quiz.
edition.
All right.
If you get 7
little
out
bit
of
better
7,
about myself.
you are a Sigma. Number 1, sticking out your giat for the blank.
Rizzler.
Is that what
that
it
the
is?
If you said the Rizzler, you got Skibidi
you know
Sigma.
you
Arthur's
I'm not
always,
on this one.
Arthur's
Number
always
2,
singing that
in
one.
5'8" at 16 years old, am I blank?
I'm 5'8" at 16 years old. Am I
Cooked.
what?
Am
If
I
you said
cooked?
cooked, you are cooked.
God.
Number 3,
I don't think I know
Proddy.
like the
what
extreme
the
ones.
blank?
Surely.
What the Sigma?
What the Sigma?
If you said Sigma, you are correct. Number
Stanley
4,
get-
you're so skibidi, you're so blank.
Oh,
Skibbity toilet?
Phantom
If you
tax.
said phantom tax, you are correct.
What?
Number
How
5,
does that even make
boy,
sense?
it's just blank.
Oh, boy, it's just...
It's alcohol. Number 6, I can't talk, I'm blank.
I'm grinding? Nah, that's not going to
If
be
you said mewing,
Oh, my God.
finally, number 7, I blank all of you.
Mog.
oh yeah. Maybe.
It's Mog.
Yeah.
Let me know
Oh,
your score.
Proddy, you're such a little
Proddy,
bag.
you might be the worst out of a lot of us.
That's awful.
Because you got some of the extreme ones.
You've
bro.
got a mental illness, unfortunately, bud.
Fuck, that's great though. Would Stanley have got the hard ones, you reckon?
I don't know.
I think he would have got them all. I really believe. Where is Stanley?
No, Stanley's on holiday.
Fuck off.
His dog
shit.
gave birth.
What?
No, you're not getting holiday for your dog squeezing one out.
He likes.
Wait, what? You
No,
mean
we
he's not
can't.
getting
Who approved that? Who
What do
approved
you mean?
that?
So where's he gone? Like fucking IB for something? For
That he's just with his dog.
That's a
holiday?
strange thing to take a holiday
wait, why
for.
would you take your dog on holiday to give birth? Well, I don't understand.
His dog shut out some kids, and then he's just with it.
What, in a different country?
He's taken holiday. That's different to he's gone on
you said he was
holiday.
on holiday.
I said he is on holiday though.
Yeah, technically.
Anyways, that's a bit crazy. Maybe it's his kids with the dog.
Fuck.
Did you see this NPC reaction on TikTok? I think I showed it to you,
I don't
Cal.
think I
It's one of
Wait, is it the lift?
It's yes. It's
Oh,
one of the
please.
funniest things of all time. Chip, you got to see this.
Chip, this is one of the greatest TikTok videos I've seen ever. And the fact that the original take, oh well, we'll go into that in a minute.
I'm well excited for this now.
Mate, it's
Bro,
so
Chip,
good.
you're gonna love this. This is generational, and you just need to listen to it. So, audio listeners, you're good.
What are you doing? Are you doing that video of yourself?
Yeah.
Or me? Are you secretly filming me?
Who are you? Mr. Red?
Hey, for you to know, I'm the dude going to the 12th floor that just decided today to divorce his wife after 15 years. That's who the fuck I am. Who are you?
I had seen it.
Oh, it's so
Fucking
good.
unreal. Who are you? That's who the fuck I am. But the way
I just decided today, after 15 years, that I'm gonna divorce my wife. That's who the fuck I am.
Oh my god,
Bro, so it's been deleted.
12th floor.
Hey, Mr.
It
Red.
got deleted. Yeah. Deleted, sorry.
So
Why?
the original video got deleted, and they reckon it's because the bloke in the videos had to get it taken down.
Oh, no way.
Well, mate, he's just said he's decided. So he probably hasn't even communicated it with his missus that he's divorcing her. He's gone online to see breaking news for Brizio. There we land. Divorce.
Oh, no. Yeah, because he's probably just decided to, but he hasn't.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what he said. He said, today I decided after 15 years, I'm going to divorce my wife.
Oh, shit.
Oh man,
boy.
that's such a good video. That's such a good video. Have you seen the There We Land guy, by the way?
Yeah,
I love
the
him.
kid on Twitter. Yeah, he's
I love
class. Where he did like the Aaron Wan-Bissaka one, I think.
Yeah, he's done loads now.
And
But
I've seen all the parodies of it.
Yeah.
What are some of them? I was away while this happened.
We've got I Like Men.
What? So the announcer transfer and just got I Like Men.
She Was 15.
I've seen so
What the
many.
fuck? So it's
What else we got?
What's this Hambeglin thing?
I've seen it.
this
It's
is
sad,
crazy.
this, isn't it?
So
man?
I remember this. I remember this actually because probably you came to us and you were there like, oh, there's a guy that pretends to be an older man on TikTok using like AI or something like that.
So he uses Face app to, well, I assume it's Face app because some people have tried to recreate it and like back trace the pictures. He made a TikTok account doing slideshows of pictures of an old man, which was himself, and he created like this group of old men, which were his friends. He used to go to the Brentford game, stuff like that. He come out recently just basically exposing that it was all fake. I mean,
We all knew that,
We all
though,
knew
right?
that, but a lot of people didn't. But
Really?
anyway, he's uploaded a video saying Hambeglin's no more, and it's got like 15 mil views, bro.
Yeah.
It's absolutely banned.
Wow, and so and I remember seeing these two pictures side by side. It's him like his normal picture, and then the one of him as an older man, and it's quite a cold pic actually.
Yeah.
I have to be honest with you. I mean, it's so funny when you know this isn't actually him.
So this is him here, Chip.
yeah.
2 million likes.
So that's what he would look like.
I do remember like seeing some bits. People didn't really believe the thing.
No,
right?
but it was
still-
a fun thing to go along with.
How come he ended it though? Did he ever give a reason?
He probably, I don't know.
Mate, you just get tired of it now.
yeah.
But like, okay, right.
But
Question.
some of them are
Question.
crazy though. Go on.
Would he not have been making a little bit of money off this in any
No,
way?
no, because it's
Pictures,
carousels.
carousels.
Ah,
Unless
he
he
was
was
never doing videos.
No,
And you couldn't do videos because it's all pictures.
Oh,
innit?
and then the picture ones you don't make money on TikTok, right?
No.
the only time you can make money off the TikTok carousels and stuff like that is if you convert your audience into, like
Shop.
getting brand deals and
And
stuff.
shop
Like Mr.
stuff.
Brov's done now. He's gone from carousels to videos.
Oh, well, that's sad. By the way, you've been getting some big guests on your podcast.
bro.
I mean, I'm new to these guests, like Mr. Bro.
Well, that's the thing. That's why I think
But
a
they're
lot of
very
people are
popular.
new to those guests.
Like they're doing well.
Yeah.
The clips are doing well. People
Editing this
wanted to
picture
watch
went-
these guys. Who was the last one? AB.
yeah, AB had him on.
What does he do?
No, the
people
Johnny one's good.
Yeah,
Johnny-
yeah. Johnny Davies,
Runner.
Ultra Runner.
The last that was
The guy that ran the tube lines.
Yes.
Yeah, you did it with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did one of them.
Yeah,
One- you did it
Not
with
the
him.
all 11
Yeah,
days.
you did it.
But no,
Still
it's been
sick,
good.
though.
It's nice because it gives a little kind of sort of avenue to kind of chat to some different people as well.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I like it. Well done. Keep going.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Editing this picture when bored. I'll go on, keep going. I'm so to gaining. He
had
gained
600K followers.
600,000 followers. But even Andrew wasn't really a billionaire.
That
No.
looks more edited.
Can I say, by the way, that this whole carousel was actually like a well-crafted story.
Yeah.
Like when you're going through it, you're like, it was quite emotional. Not real, full stop. Donovan was never an op. What a friend. You
That's
see what I mean? Like, it's done quite well. Chris was never a boy/girl. But just
wasn't real. Mad.
Trevor. Not Trevor, man.
No, don't do Trevor.
Never
Nah,
existed.
don't say that about Big Trev. All of the friends. Oh, mate. He's created some.
real.
This guy is a generational at creating
2
lore.
million likes.
Even at the football.
This one crazy. Look at the guy on the left.
Oh, yeah. What? It's just him and his boys, man. Yeah, class.
Yeah, sad to see, but
You know what? It's nice.
he went out on a high. Went out on a high, man. You hate to see it. Sometimes people get attached to it and they run it into the ground.
They drag it.
He knew when to go out.
Well done to Ham. Well done to Ham,
Got a
man.
good future somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere being
Yeah.
a normal human, maybe. What was the other thing that...
I want to see this. I want to do this Mount Rushmore thing.
Oh, yes. Let's talk about this. Okay.
Because I've not looked at it in any way. I don't know what we're doing.
Oh, I'm prepared. It's
Oh,
the
did I-
draft.
oh,
Well,
sorry.
you're not going to prepare because the situations I'm giving you don't know yet.
Okay, so we don't.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm going to give you fresh situations. You got to think off
Fine.
the dome, bro.
Go on.
Fine,
then. So
fine.
it's 4-4, right?
So
Mount
you
Rushmore?
guys can make 5 picks each.
Yeah.
Okay. Both have to say different things.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you a situation, and you need to say something that matches that situation. So,
your Mount Rushmore, to people that don't know, is just like the best.
yes.
The greatest.
Yeah.
Your top 5.
Yeah. Green things.
Green things. Oh, okay. Things that are just green. All right.
Oh,
I
great.
got
So
you.
your Mount Rushmore of green things.
All right.
Correct.
Next 165 drop
Oh, I like that.
coming in.
I will
on
go
one of my
with, I would say, a crisp $100 bill.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Thinking money.
Bogies.
Good pick.
Yeah, because like
Is that-
quite a yeah, because you pick nothing better than picking a bogey, by the way, but half of it's still stuck in, so it stretches and comes out.
It's a strong second round pick, I have to say. Yeah.
I'm going to go with green. I'll go with...
I've got a good one, so hurry up.
Green. Go on, I'll let you have another pick.
Lime bikes.
Oh, what a shout.
strong.
Gotta be, eh? Fucking love a good
Oh,
lime.
I've got one. Traffic light. Nothing better than a green... Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
that's a goat.
Yeah.
It's
That's
a good
nice.
feeling.
And if you get 3 of them in a row,
Like,
you
that's
feel
nice,
you feel like
it's
you're
nice,
up.
It's nice, yeah. I like seeing a green traffic light. I like seeing that.
I would say
What else is green, man? What else is
could
green?
stick the Hulk in there.
Nah, what about... you could stick the Hulk in there, but I don't really fuck with him like that.
You're missing an obvious one.
I'm more of a Green Goblin guy.
Yeah, he's next.
Nah,
Full battery.
Full bat. Oh my
Full bat.
god.
Well, 100%
yeah,
full.
yeah.
Necessity to life.
Full battery. Yeah. You're right, man. You're fucking right.
Sometimes it's nice to switch off in it.
That's true. Party's always locked in though.
Right. So how many of you had 4?
Yeah.
I've had 4 as well.
I've got
Final
one. I got one.
What's your final pick?
Christmas tree.
Oh, that's so shit.
Come on, man. I love.
It's a strong final round pick. You know,
Thanks, Paul.
when things are getting a bit
Christmas is good. So
hard
just
to
Christmas
choose
in
from.
general. Really.
Exactly. Something for you boys.
What about mushy peas?
Paul's got a list, man.
Underrated.
on.
Underrated.
Mushy peas underrated.
That's all right. It's all right. Bro brought a veg to the table, you fucking loser.
Yeah, that's a bit crazy. That is a bit crazy.
Numbers, men. Percentage increases. If your stats are up, they're green.
Yeah, don't mind it. Yeah, seeing a
mind
little green arrow.
Yeah.
Don't mind that.
All right, give me another thing.
I think
Let's go with...
frog.
I got one.
Go on. If you want, you can...
Out for dinner with your girlfriend.
Yeah, and then...
Mount Rushmore.
Okay. Do you want me to say that to you so that
Yes.
you...
What?
Yeah. Right. Okay, next one, lads. You're out for dinner with your girlfriend. Things that you say.
Things that you say.
You grabbing this one then?
I think you've had a bit too much.
A salad for the lady.
Yeah. We are horrible men.
I've got one for the modern men.
Yep.
No, she's trying the wine.
What?
She's trying the wine. Yeah, like that one. She's trying the wine. I can get on board with that.
She's not pregnant, actually. Sorry, I'm just
Let's go with... You getting starters? Off the bat.
I feel like
4th round pick.
Nah, that's a bad pick, bro.
4th round pick.
Nah, you picking that one straight out of fucking God knows where.
Go on then, what's your 4th round?
I don't know. Like, what do you say when?
Are we sharing both mains?
Nah, I'm never sharing two
Never.
mains.
You never do that. Half and half each.
Yeah, I do that.
Not really a sharing guy like that.
You never want to just try two things though, bro. Like, surely.
No, I'll have like a bite out of it, but I'm not going 50-50.
Yeah, but if you are like 50-50 between two
Here's
meals.
one for you. Any allergies? Yeah, she's allergic to a good time. Nope.
That's so shit.
It's not a
It's not a Mount Rushmore thing.
it's not a phrase, but it's a
Oh yeah, can I get a bill?
Dropping one of these bad boys, yeah.
Yeah, this one's a difficult one to be honest, because when I go for dinner with the missus, I don't speak.
Sit on your phone.
Nah, I don't even do that. Raw dog it.
Just stare into the distance.
Yeah. Stare at the menu.
Someone saying raw dogging a fly is
By the
toxic
way,
masculinity.
Before I forget about this. Oh fuck no!
You've
Remind me.
forgotten about it. Before I forget about this. Oh, it's gone. Shit.
Remind me when we're done to tell you about this guy that I met.
No, you got to tell us now.
All right, there was a guy and I didn't get to film it and I'm really gutted. He comes up to me, he's like, I'm in the Navy and shit. And I was like, sick. We start talking. He's like, yo. He gives me his phone and it's on a calculator. He said, put in any 2 digits and times it by any 2 digits. Tell me what you did and I'll tell you the answer. And he could do anything. And he did it instantaneously.
What? So
Yeah.
what? You went
Anything.
like
So
25?
I could go 88 times
95.
71. And he just knew the answer instantly on the spot. And he could even do it with 3, but it took him longer.
What?
Yeah.
That's pretty nuts.
No,
I
it
feel
was
like there are
probably
people
the
out
most insane like bit of mathematics I'd ever seen. He just said he memorized the 2 times table like that. So he just knew the 2 times off by heart and then he could use that to do 3.
That's wild.
When he did 3, I was mind blown. It took him about 20 seconds. He just did the maths and then bum, 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 bum.
That's the sickest party trick as
It
well.
was crazy. I wanted to film it, but we were in the bar and we weren't allowed to film in the bar. So I was like, yo, when we're done, let's go outside and do a trick. He was like, yeah, sure. And I'd never got that chance and I forgot. And I was so gutted because it
would've
was
been good.
genuinely the best thing I'd ever seen. Sickest party trick. He must have got laid a lot from that.
Yeah, that's an easy one. Yeah, it's like you tell me anything times anything and I get to pork you.
Yeah.
That's how this is going to go.
Now, I've got another draft for you boys.
Yeah.
You're on a double date with a guy you don't know.
You're on a double date with your guy, you know.
But you know the girl?
Yeah, so it's your girlfriend's best friend.
Oh, okay.
You do.
Oh, what team do you support?
Yeah. What do you just drink or?
That is a strong first round pick.
Great first round pick.
And depending on how like they're going as well, you go women, eh? That's
And then you just see the reaction.
yeah, you just got to put the
Does she always have her toes out?
oh shit. Shit, what else did you say? Yeah, I don't know.
So should we just split it?
This talk. Oh, that's a good one because
Yeah.
that does happen, doesn't it?
That's always a bit of a
One no one wants to hear. Sorry, I don't watch football.
yeah.
Oh, that's on the
then what?
on the other side of Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, who more?
But it's one that said.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awful.
We don't really watch sport.
Oh,
You don't?
no, I'm not really a fan.
What do you do? What do you do then?
I'm more of a rugby guy.
Oh God. Oh shit.
That's a really cute one. All right, last one, Chip. Go on, hit us with one.
Oh, I don't really know. Like, this is hard for me because I don't like talk to people like that. I just look around and go, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Good that, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a boring guy. Toilet? Always goes full circle, doesn't it?
All right, let's cover off a couple of these last two bits that we wanted to. Have you seen Jack Joseph has been fat shamed into going on a weight transformation job?
Yeah.
Fucking brutal.
Nah, I thought he had an illness. I love Jack. But Sabina said to me, she's like, he's put on a few pounds, hasn't he? I think, yeah, but I think he got something wrong with him. So then I've seen it on the doc. That's why I wasn't going to say anything because I thought, I don't want to disrespect him if he's got...
No, he's just... But the good news is, I think he did a thing on Low IQ, which is his podcast. I went on that podcast actually the other day. Obviously it banged. And he did this segment where he read out just hate comments about his weight. They were just slagging up. Now, I like to think I'm a good judge of character, and I could tell he was quite affected.
Really?
By the thing.
Well, I hope he's not affected by what I just said, because I've just said...
No, man, I'm sure that'll be fine.
Well, sorry, Jack. I genuinely...
Well, the good news is, Chip, that he's going on a weight loss journey. Starting today. Good for him. By the way...
Will that help, though, if he's got an illness?
He doesn't have an illness,
He's
Chip.
fine. He's just
fine.
had a few too many fucking takeaways.
Beers.
That's horrible.
He's had beers.
That is horrible.
What do you mean?
Look, at the end of the day, it's good that he's doing this because we've always said fat shaming works. Right? And it looks like it's got him onto the right path. This is a very similar storyline to Bazinga.
That's true.
Got a lot of comments, read them out, and decided to do something about it. What would have been worse if he read out the comments and then went and had a fucking pie.
Fair, that'll be a good little thing. Now he's got a good 90-day bit of content.
Make a video around it.
Obviously, it'll do really well because of the response to him just gaining weight in the first place. Everyone's talking about it on comments, whatever. Then he can be like, all right, here we go. And if he pulls it off really well, it'll be sick.
Did you know that exact tactic and strategy was used by Hollywood people to sell workout DVDs and stuff? So they would get really fat, right? And then they would go on a dirty cut. And then they would obviously slim down. All the papers and paparazzi would go, oh my God, look at me, he lost so much weight. Right? And then they would go, well, I brought out my DVD or my course or whatever, and I'm losing weight.
Shady, but I love it.
Yeah, so they did that. Another thing I want to talk about is the rise of Ozempic.
Yeah. I've seen about this. So this is, what's the drug for again? Is it for...
is it not diabetes?
I think
it's diabetes.
It is, yeah.
Originally.
And it essentially neutralizes your appetite, right?
Kills it.
Yeah, you just don't want to eat.
And a few other bits as well.
Are there any bad side effects?
Well, that's the thing. That's what's up for debate, is because it's so short term
for free, man.
Yeah, it's so true, right? And it feels like whenever you hear about quote unquote dream drug, there's usually something tied to it. But the problem is right now, nobody knows what that is yet.
Could be long term as well.
It could be long term, but it is working. And the amount, what I would like to say, I would say about 70% of women influencers out there, and there's probably guys out there as well. Yeah. To be fair, there's probably guys as well, the same. They're on that shit.
I reckon Proddy's on it.
No, I've been putting on a few pounds lately.
But you know when you had that crazy weight transformation, bro?
Yeah, it was hard work, brother.
Yeah, I like that. You're a hustler, Prod.
But this is Ozempic.
I have a lot of people on this, though, generally.
Mate, so I promise you, the majority, especially if they're influencer women where they're constantly taking Instagram photos every day, blah, 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 they're on this shit.
Yeah.
Now, it's a weird one because it's not there's no obvious bad thing to it. So people are going, well, why not? Why not take it? Da 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 da. And then you've also got the other side of the coin, the people that are working hard, hitting the gym, taking care of their nutrition and things like that. And they are very much like, well, like you're solving the weight issue, which is great. You're healthier because you're not overweight now, but you as a person, you're still not eating correctly. You're not giving yourself the body the nutrients. And so there's become this thing called the Ozempic face. Can you get me a Google image of the Ozempic face? And it's something that happens to people's faces when they lose a lot of the, but they're not eating the correct nutrients on the way down, that it looks, and it's a very particular look, and you can tell what an Ozempic face is. It's nothing drastic, of course, because otherwise people wouldn't be using it.
Is that there? Oh,
a bit skeletal.
Yeah, it does a bit. And I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of photoshopped images that are making it look worse.
because Sharon Osbourne used it, didn't she?
Yeah, there's a lot of this stuff now. And so people, they're like, okay, it's great. You've lost the weight. That's obviously healthy, but you still don't have a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
You're still not eating healthy. So short term, fantastic. But what's the long term here saying? Are you just always going to be on this Ozempic?
Yeah,
How does that work?
I think a lot of people just regain their weight as well, right?
If you come
saw
off
a chart about that where they're just regaining because you're not exactly fixing your eating habits.
The root of the problem.
Yeah, you're just and the second you stop it, you're just going to go back to eating shit.
Just do it the fucking hard way. Come on. Like,
no,
it's not
because
supposed to be an easy fucking thing. Losing weight, changing your life ain't supposed to be easy,
If it is easy, then great. If there's an easier way
it's
to
clearly
do
bad
things.
for you.
Why is it bad?
Ozempic's clearly very bad for you because it's stopping you from eating, and you're therefore not putting the correct nutrients into your body.
Right, so, but that's the point. So what if you take Ozempic, you don't need to do all the crazy exercising and stuff, and you just eat okay food?
Well, exercising makes you a healthier individual anyway.
Right.
So there we go. So it's making you a healthier person regardless.
No, but what I'm saying is you don't necessarily, that's the thing with Ozempic, you don't necessarily need to do all the exercise that you're speaking about.
But then you're not getting the health benefits of exercise because you're not exercising.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But not everybody needs to be like, you can be healthy and not be one of those people that are exercising all the time.
Sure, you don't need to be exercising all the time, but exercising is a healthy thing to do.
I would agree with that. I think, look, until there is an obvious issue with Ozempic, like, it develops this or it's stopping this from happening, then people are just going to take it. It's a shortcut.
Yeah, because there's nothing like, as of now, that's like, oh my God, you really shouldn't be taking that.
Yeah.
If somebody said to me they were on it, I was like, okay, well,
fine.
For now, you're probably not eating that well, but as long as you're still eating.
Yeah. So it would just be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, I think it would be if it stopped a person from eating complete and they're eating like way below the recommended calories, like they're going below like 1,000 calories a day or something really bad, something that's almost worrying. Then Faze. If it's just neutralizing their appetite to the point where they're not overeating and staying in that kind of deficit that's healthy, then whatever.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Well, this is going to be one of those things over the next 2 to 5 years. We're going to see how it plays out. But I would always recommend do it naturally, do it normally, put in the graft. But I'm not surprised
anyway.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that this is becoming a thing with the beauty standards that for men and women that it's got to, that people are just saying like, oh well, fuck, this is gonna sort me out in 3 months. So
yeah,
we're
always looking for shortcuts in life. I remember watching the 6 minutes six pack videos when I was young.
Oh yeah,
love that shit.
Absolute classics. All right, guys, look, we're gonna wrap it up there. It's been a good pod. I feel like we've been going for a little bit.
Bro, like almost 2 hours. Yeah.
Oh, a 2 hour solo pod.
Well, hour 46.
Okay.
That's still good though. We give the people a longer one.
And guys, next week, we literally, just before this podcast, or this is out today that you're seeing it, we just filmed another amazing episode with a fantastic guest. You guys are going to fucking love it. Coming out next Monday for Loaded members, and of course Tuesday for everybody else. And we're really excited about that episode. So make sure you stay locked. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel because you're going to want that. Stick on the notification bell. That'll be fantastic. And of course, we're on Spotify. We're on bloody Deezer, Apple Podcasts, and enjoy these things on your commutes, on your way home, whatever that might be, because it's worth it. Also, I got some really good feedback actually from the solo pod that I did regarding like the finance stuff. I got a lot of messages from people saying, oh, I'd love to hear a little bit more about sort of not financial advice, because I'm certainly not the person to be giving it to anybody, but just little bits that might be able to help people through life. But of course, if you don't know what to do with your money, then there are genuine financial advisors that have the licenses that can give you proper info. So I'd highly recommend going and chatting to them. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. We will see you all next time. Chip, it's good to have you back in the country.
Hell yeah, good to be back.
We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.